Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing. If it's your first time stopping by, you're definitely welcome. Guys, I know I've been away for a long time now and I've not been consistent. That is about to change. Besides, there's a very good reason why I was away. If you guys would like to know, then just let me know. So in this video, I'm going to be transforming this my fine baby girl from basic to baddie. Actually, I'm doing a very natural face beat on her face. So I already primed her face using my Zaron face primer, and for foundation I'm using my L'Oreal Paris True Match foundation. I'm just buffing that into her face using my beauty sponge. Guys, I don't know if I should do a story time on why I've been away, or better still, I should just do a Q&A. I don't know if that's what they call it, question and answer. Yes, I don't know which one to do. You guys should let me know if you'd like me to do any of those. So I'm just still blending that into her neck. You wouldn't want her neck to look different from her face. Now I'm highlighting. I'm using my this is my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Warm Honey, and I'm just applying that on her T-zone, under her eye, the bridge of her nose, her chin. And now I'm just blending it all in using a beauty sponge. And I'm sorry I'm not showing you guys the products I'm using. I don't know, it was kind of stressful and I was feeling lazy that day. Also, I was tired of putting the product in front of her face. Now to contour her face, I'm using my black opal stick foundation in the shade Carob. Yeah, that's the shade Carob, and I'm just blending it in using the same beauty sponge. And now to set her under eye, I'm using my LA Girl Oil Control Compact Powder Palette, and I'm using I think the lightest shade on that palette, not the white one, but the lightest shade on that palette besides the white one. And I'm just using it as a base for the highlighted areas before baking. And now I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just putting a little bit of that on under her eye. So now I'm setting her contour using that shade I just showed you guys. That's the darkest one on that palette. I'm just using it to set the contoured area on her face. And I'm also using it on the bridge of her nose. Now I went in with my Benign Luxury powder. This one is, as you can see, it is lighter than my Sacha Buttercup. I'm just using it to set the bridge of her nose, just to enhance the nose contour. Now I'm just setting the rest of her face using a fluffy brush. I didn't take any powder, there's no powder on that brush. I'm just using it to set the rest of her face, just brushing up the rest of her face. Now moving on to brows. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do this brow off camera. So I'm done with the brows, and I'm just using the leftover concealer to prime her eyelids, and also to prep her eye for the eyeshadow. Now I'm just setting the rest of her face, just applying some powder. And now I'm doing the reverse contour. I don't like it when it looks very harsh, so I tend to use the powder that is almost the same shade as the person. So moving on to the eyes, I'm using my Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette in collaboration with Zika Cosmetics, and I'm just using that shade there. It's a burnt orange, and I'm using it as her transition shade. I'm just applying that using a fluffy brush. Next, I went in with a darker burnt orange and I just applied that with a more tapered fluffy brush. And on her eyelid, I'm applying a brown shiny eyeshadow color. I don't know what they call that color, but it looks brown and it's shiny. It's kind of like copper. Yes, that's what I'll call it. Anyway, whatever they call that color, that's what I'm using on her eyelid. Besides, this is a very natural beat tutorial. She didn't even want any eyeshadow. I just had to apply small eyeshadow. It's not that visible. It blends very well with her skin tone, so it just looks nice. Next, I'm applying that on her tear duct. Actually, the one I used on her tear duct is a bit lighter than the one I used on her eyelid. Yes, it has a little bit of whitish something in it. Yes, I don't know if it's visible on the camera. Next, I'm lining her eyes. I'm using this eyeliner. I don't know the name of this eyeliner. I'm sorry. Later I will check, Sha. It will be in my description box below. Now, after the eyeliner, I'm just going to apply some false lashes and I'll be right back. Now I'm highlighting her face using my Zaron face definer. I'm using the highlighting shade in that palette and I'm just using it on her cheekbone, the bridge of her nose, even on her brow bone. Now I'm just lining her lips with a MAC lip liner. And now I'm just applying her false lashes. And on her lips, I'm using my Zikel Cosmetics lipstick. I can't really remember what shade it is. I'll just put it in the description box below. Now I'm going over it with my classic clear gloss. And that's it, guys. This is the finished look. I sprayed her face. I set her face using my Nuban Beauty setting spray. I hope you liked it. If you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.